Hi guys, girls and non-binary pals. Today the video is going to be a little bit different. There have been a couple of requests for like a vlog or a studio vlog, and that wasn't me. There have been a couple of requests for a vlog or a studio vlog, and I quite like the sound of it, and I'd quite like to do one at least. So I'm gonna do that. If that's the sort of content that you would like to watch, please let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know, because it is a big departure from what I've been doing already. Just had a notification that my videos come out, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I forgot about that. So I'm going to go ahead and watch that on YouTube because I love watching it when my videos come out. Is it a bit egotistical that I really like my videos? Starting the vlog off really well. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I've already basically had my day. Today I woke up really early. My mum, for some reason, really wanted to find a dress ready and early for my brother's wedding, which is in September. So I drove down to Southampton, helped her out doing that, and she did buy me a treat. Let me show you. She bought me a tiny little pink Power Ranger. Like, look how cute. I love it. All I spent today was £1.50 on parking, so very, very good. I've got a fair bit planned for this evening. I'm going to eat something with Jake maybe later on, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on some orders in the afternoon because I know I have a full-on weekend because it is the hen do, and hopefully I'll take you with me on that as well. While I was out in Southampton as well, I got a notification that a parcel came, so I'm going to show you that as well. I have got to show you these. These are my new thank you cards that I'm putting in all of my Etsy sales. I designed this. I absolutely love how it turned out. Obviously, I'm not departing from the rainbow anytime soon, and we have the Budget with Either rainbow saying thank you on the back. It's just a nice little thing to have. And then I've seen quite a lot of people on Etsy do this, and I just thought it was a really good idea. So I've thrown in a little savings challenge on the back. This is in A6, so it'll fit in your binder. Obviously, you don't have to use this, but I thought it was really cute. Little save 60 quid. I thought that was really nice. I really like what people are doing on Etsy at the moment, and it inspires me every single day. And I like being inspired to do my own thing. And I've got 1,000 of these, so sorry if you get multiple of these, but I think that looks really good. I'll be sick of it in a couple of months' time though. Okay, so I got quite a lot of orders done tonight, so I've done okay. I think it's a good point to stop now. I've got 2 orders still printed, but they are the mini savings binders, and they take quite a long time. So I think I might do them tomorrow morning. What I'm gonna do now is go down and have something to eat with Jake and watch a bit of telly and chill out for the evening. Tomorrow is going to be quite full on because I want to finish those 2 orders, but I also need to get ready because it is the hen do, which I'm so excited about. So see you tomorrow. Is this too wobbly? Is it too wobbly? Really sorry if it's really wobbly. Really sorry! So, good morning. I have woken up a little bit late today. So because of that, I pretty much have to get ready and leave immediately. So I'm just doing my hair, gonna get ready and then try and chill out. I need to make sure that I drop off those parcels at the post office before I do anything. Okay, so I'm back from the hen do, and it was hen do part 2. So what we actually ended up doing was going to a drag brunch. Don't mind Jake making noise. It was really good. We got there about 1 o'clock. I drove down to Southampton, really late, but it happened. I ended up having to put £30 of petrol into the car just because I was really worried about not being able to get there and get back, but it was more than enough, but I'll figure that out budget-wise eventually. So we did drag brunch. There was like bottomless mimosas. I didn't spend hardly any money whatsoever. So the only issue that I found was that the hen couldn't quite hack it, and she had to go home about 5 o'clock because she got far too drunk. I did actually spend some money today. I bought one of these because my vape died. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my kebab and eat that, and I'm gonna have a chill night and get to bed quite soon, really. Tomorrow, I've got a busy day of filming. I need to film an intro to my check-in because that is gonna be due out in a couple of days. And also, Jake has agreed to be in a video with me. So he is gonna be famous tomorrow. So make sure you say hello to him when that video comes out. Hello. I don't feel very good. I didn't realise actually how drunk I got. It was all free. It was like something that we prepaid for a while ago. Oh, hello you. You alright? You saying hello? Yep, and I got cat bum in the face. I've had a glass of water, I've had some paracetamol, and I'm gonna get changed, have a shower, and then start my day. I've got orders to do today, so I need to get printing, and I've also got, I'll tell you what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna get myself feeling better, looking presentable, then I'll film the intro to my check-in, which is supposed to be out tomorrow, edit that, and then I'll work on some orders. That's what I'll do. A bit of a chill day today. It's Sunday, so oh, it's the Lord's Day. I hope Jake's making a roast. I really hope he's making a roast. So today was a bit of a write-off. All I've managed to actually do today is to film the start of the video, edit that, and upload it. Then as soon as that had finished uploading, I fell asleep on the sofa for 4 hours and woke up at like 10 o'clock at night, so I've literally ruined my day. I very rarely take naps just because I don't really allow myself to do it because I don't really have an on-off switch. I'm either asleep for hours or awake. Like I can't really nap. So I'm gonna be awake quite late tonight. So what I wanna try and do is get as much done as I possibly can and then try to get to sleep as early as I can so that I can wake up early tomorrow, because tomorrow is a big day. It's Monday, I'm gonna start looking for jobs again. But tonight, what I am doing is I'm just gonna do those 2 orders. So they're 2 mini emergency funds that I'm doing, and then I'm going to edit 2 days worth of vlog as well. So this is the emergency fund binder. They've done it in the March exclusive 6, and I just think it looks really, really nice. I really love this March exclusive pattern, but it's like the 27th today, so it's being discontinued really soon. So that's really sad, but and I know that it's not always ideal to discontinue a pattern that's doing really, really well, but I want to try and do special things all the time just so that my shop doesn't sort of get stagnant. So yeah, so I'm just going to pack this order. I've got another one to do, and then I will edit a little bit and then hopefully go to bed. Good morning, it's Monday. I woke up late today, like 10 o'clock, which is super late for me. So I've got loads to do. I also want to get ahead on some orders as well. So I printed a couple last night, which I showed you, but I want to get through those tonight and get them posted out. And while I'm out, I need to go shopping. 2 things. We've run out of wet cat food. And the other thing is I went to Aldi last week for shopping, and I thought, let me do the washing liquid on the cheap. And it is literally, I don't know if you could see, but I'm getting like really red raised bumps. I've got like super sensitive skin sometimes, so yeah, I'm really itchy today. So what I want to do is get the washing liquid that I know that my skin can handle, and then basically re-wash everything in the house, because I don't know what I've washed in that stuff. But yeah, it's really, I just feel like I'm on fire today. It's awful. So I thought it'd be a good idea to pack some orders with you and answer a couple of questions. The questions I'm going to answer are the 10 budgeting questions that were quite popular like a month ago. So obviously I'm late to the party, but whatever. Let's crack on. So the first question is zips or no zips, and then that's probably pertaining to cash envelopes. Like, I don't mind either. I think my preference is normal cash envelopes. However, if I'm doing anything with coins or anything like that, I definitely need the zipper, because obviously you're going to lose stuff, and the normal laminated envelopes, they do not last very well when you use coins in them, so I don't like to ruin the stuff that I've got. So yeah, I like either. I'm quite happy with either, like completely happy. Look at this, I love these. I love doing these little envelopes, and I'm so happy that I found like purple and black and all sorts of different colours of actual scratch off. Makes me so happy. The second part to that question was, do you call them wallets or envelopes? And for me it's really easy, they are cash envelopes.
I think because in my real life I actually carry a wallet rather than a purse, it makes it easier for me. So I'm like, I definitely call them cash envelopes, and it's quite clear to me that that's what they are. But like, it doesn't like mess me up when people call them different things. Like, it's all good. The second question is, what is your currency and your favourite denomination? So obviously I use Great British Pounds, GBP, love that for me. And my favourite denomination, I do like a tenner. I think they're quite handy. It's not big, it's not small, it's quite handy. I really don't like £50 notes. They're not my favourite at all. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, quite like a tenner. You guys are on Post-it watch. The next question is, what person or YouTuber got you into cash stuffing? So, I think the very first budgeter that I watched was Life in Envelopes, because she uses a lot of like stickers in her budgeting, and I really loved it. But then I was quite keen to find some British people to watch, and I found through Life in Envelopes, and I don't know how, but like I was looking for like British cash stuffers. I found She's on a Budget, who's probably one of the bigger ones in our community. Yeah, fell in love with her. I loved her story, and followed her for a really long time. And then that eventually led me to Pinching the Pennies, who I have like quite a nice relationship with now, Victoria. We actually talk quite often, and I really like her. But yeah, like, I think for me, those three women were quite influential in me going, oh, do you know what? I can get out of debt. And I don't know why I decided to start sort of making a YouTube channel and documenting it. I think it was just because they're quite motivational, and they're quite, I don't know, it just made me feel like it was possible. But for me, it was more about getting out of debt than sharing the journey, if I'm really honest. So yeah, it was those three women. So Life in Envelopes, She's on a Budget, and Pinching the Pennies. I'll link them down in the description because they are amazing, incredible women. So if you don't follow any of them, or either of them, or one of them and not the rest, make sure you do, because they are just amazing. Other sort of channels that I really like, I really enjoy watching Budget with Them. I just quite like her perspective, and I like also watching Simple Budgets as well. In terms of American ones, I really like Life in Envelopes, and I also quite like Erica Life Vlogs, but I've kind of dropped off that a little bit. Her content is very different since she's become debt-free. These are good, aren't they? Okay, next question is, whose debt confession hit you the most? I mean, my situation is quite different to other people. So like, I'm not a parent, I'm not, I'm in debt not because of external factors, it's just because of my own lack of understanding of like my financial well-being, and being in a, like, my circumstances changing from being in a very well-paid job to all of a sudden not, and then me not really sort of altering my lifestyle to cater to that. So for me, no one's debt confession really struck me as anything that sort of struck a chord with me. However, knowing Barbie Budgets and her struggles, that's something that I can definitely sort of respond to. It's very similar to my own story, my own journey. So yeah, definitely Barbie Budgets is the one for me. And the next one is, what is your current sinking fund priority? So for me, I have two. So the first one is my emergency fund. If you don't know, I recently lost my job. It's a very scary time for me while I try and find something else. And so making sure that I've got a healthy emergency fund that I can dip into should I need to is really important to me. So I know that over the coming months, until I find something and until I get paid from my first like paycheck from my next job, I know that I'm going to have to rely on that emergency fund a little bit, which is fine. But I want to be in a position where I can replenish that, so should anything bad happen again, I'll be okay. So yeah, emergency fund for me is the number one priority. And then secondarily, I've got my brother's wedding in Spain, which is going to be expensive. But I'm not going to miss it for the world. But what I am absolutely not going to do is put myself into debt to go and see my brother get married. So I will be there, but I will be there without debt, if that makes sense. So that is going to happen. So I know that should I fall short with my savings goals, I know my parents have helped me out, but I just don't want to be that guy that is 37, 36, 37 and has to ask his parents for money. So I want to do it by myself, but I know that if I can't do it by myself, that option is there. So I'll be okay with it. But yeah, those are my two current priorities. And at the moment, I'm not gonna really stuff anything else until I get myself in a place where I am financially stable again. And I think that's probably the most sensible place to be. Look how nice these look. Yeah, I think it would be quite foolish of me to put away money to anything other than those and paying my bills and making sure I get through the month as cleanly as possible. Next question is, if you won £100, would you save it or splurge it? And I definitely am somebody who believes in treating yourself and taking care of yourself. So like, where windfalls happen so rarely in your life that you do need to make sure that you allocate some money just to be frivolous with. So about this time last year, I got a bonus from work and I made sure that I did have a little bit of it. I think it was less than 10% of it, but I made sure that I did do something frivolous to it. And my frivolous thing was to buy myself a printer, and then that started my Etsy store, basically. So things happen for a reason. But if I got £100 and I knew I was going to get through the month and I knew that everything was absolutely fine and that £100 didn't really matter where I put it, I would probably do 50-50. So I do 50% splurge and 50% save, because I think that's reasonable. I would probably feel very, very guilty if I did 100% splurge, because that's just maybe the type of person I am. But I'd also feel a bit disappointed if I saved the whole 100% of it, a whole £100. So 50 quid doesn't go very far, but that's like a couple of takeaways. Like, I'm not gonna be mad about that. I'll definitely do that. And £50 into like chucking it back into the emergency fund, it would be brilliant. I'd love that. So yeah, about 50-50 I'd go for. Okay, next question. Who is your favorite Etsy shop? So I've got a couple. Obviously mine's the best, clearly. But I can only really talk about the shops that I've purchased from. So I purchased from Steve's on a Budget before, and I bought the penny challenge. This penny challenge, and I really like this because it's small, it doesn't get in the way, it's not bulky, and it's quite easy to follow. Like, I just really like it. I like the quality of it. I think the stuff that she sells is lovely. Like, I'd buy from her again. I also love Pinching the Pennies, obviously, because she is a beaut. That is my work wife. I absolutely love her, and I just think her, what's it called, her envelope challenges with the craft envelopes, I just think that's a stroke of genius. And it annoys me when I see copies in other people's stores. I mean, everybody has absolutely every right to do whatever they want to do, but I think we need to acknowledge that Victoria was the first person that thought of those, and she does them the best by far. So, you know, if she puts them back into her shop and does more of them, absolutely fantastic. I think everybody should support Victoria because she is absolutely fantastic. She's incredible. So yeah, there is that. And I recently purchased from a new shop today that well, it's not a new shop, but it's a shop that I haven't shopped with before. I purchased from Yasmin Camilla. I just really like the look of her store. So like, what I really like is that Yasmin's got a clear corporate identity. Well, I say corporate identity, but there's a clear identity, like you know who she is. So when you go over to her Etsy store, everything's sort of pastel and beautiful, but the new savings challenge that she brought out, I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I just got swayed because I think it looks so lovely. So it's like this pink happy hardcore sort of thing with smiley faces on it. I just think it's absolutely incredible. Like it's like £20 per face, and I don't know when I'm ever going to have £20 to put into it, but I just think it looks so good. So I just had to have it, and I just really wanted to support her. Next question is, which budgeter would you like to make a comeback? I think a lot of the ones that I kind of wanted to have already made a comeback already, but the one that sort of sticks to my mind is Barbie Budgets. She had a sort of meteoric sort of rise to the budgeting community, and she was doing some fantastic stuff, and I think just life just hit her a bit hard, which can happen to anybody, and it just really sucked, and it wasn't. I wish I could have done something to sort of help her, but I know that it was a bit more of a personal journey for her. So I recently saw her doing a TikTok live, doing some orders, and it's just really nice to see her sort of happy and sort of doing okay. You know, you can sort of tell that she's not thriving yet, but I have absolutely no doubt that she will do. So I think it'd just be really nice when she finally gets back to doing YouTube videos, because I think there's a place for her in this community, and I think, you know, her voice is different, and she stands out, and that's why she's been successful. So I think I'm really excited for her to, I think what I'm more excited about is for her to feel better and be herself again, because I think everybody could see from her last couple of videos that she wasn't herself, and there's something holding her back, and I don't know what that was, and it's not my business to know, but I think having her back in this community will be only a good thing. It will only enrich us and make us better. So yeah, I'm really excited for her to come back, hopefully sooner, but she needs to come back at her own pace for sure. Question 9 is, what is your best budget meal? Oh, you've asked the right person for that. My absolute favourite thing to eat when you're a bit broke, like it happens to us, is jacket potato. Because you get a big bag of jacket potatoes, or a big bag of potatoes for £1, and that'll last like literally all week. There's nothing boring about a jacket potato as well. Like, I've never met a jacket potato I haven't liked, and just put cheese on them, bit of butter or beans, like you can't go wrong, and it is just so nice. The only time where it's not nice to eat a jacket potato is literally in the summer. Actually, no. Nice to have a jacket potato at a barbecue as well. I take that back. Jacket potato is like a year-round food. Like you can't go wrong with a jacket potato. Like, amazing. So yeah, for sure, jacket potato. And probably my favourite thing to put on there is a bit of Philadelphia and a bit of grated cheese. Is that overkill? I don't know. But I like it with beans as well. Also, like, I'm really Sometimes I like a bit of a dirty meal, and a dirty meal for me is something that just has no nutritional value. I love a baked bean toastie. I could eat those. You know, in the proper old school toasty machines that sort of crimp the corners and make it like a dense bit of bread in the corners. I love that. I could eat them every day for the rest of my life. And the last question, which is really good because we're on the last order, is biggest lesson so far. I think in terms of on this debt-free journey and looking at other creators, my biggest lesson is to, and I think a lot of people have said this, is don't compare yourself to others. It's so easy to look at someone who's earning £3,000 a month and go, oh, why am I not earning that much? I'm not good enough. But everyone has different incomes. That's what it is. And you see people who go bankrupt and then they were millionaires before that, and you see people thrive on earning 15k a year. Like, money doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things as long as you are thriving and doing really well. So that doesn't matter at all. But also for me, sometimes I have had to tell myself not to judge others as well, because just because some people have this much income and they're doing it against different priorities, like some things mean different things to other people. So you can't ever, I don't think it's fair to say, oh, all that money and you put it there, or you put it there, or you waste it on this, or you don't do this and don't do that. Everything's different and all relative for other people.
So I haven't been to the shops yet. I've been working on orders all day. I like to sort of batch my orders. So like try and do the same type over and over. So tonight I'm going to print off a load of the dice challenges because there's like 20 of them ready to go and they're quite easy ones to get through. So I'm just chilling out with Gracie while I run a bath because I deserve a bath today. And then after that, I'm going to go out and go shopping. And then I'm going to come back, edit a little bit and print off some orders. So that's all that's really happened today. I have managed to spend some time to look for some jobs as well. So I've applied for a couple of bits and bobs and I got my Etsy check-in today and it was £780. That is just phenomenal and it's gonna help me out so much. So thank you so much to everybody who purchased off me last week over on Etsy. Literally I could cry when I saw that come in. I think that's the biggest amount I've made in a week ever, and obviously the goal for me is to make £1,000 a week on Etsy, because then when I take half, that replaces the salary I used to have. So I think it's getting there, and yeah, it's really good. So thank you so much to everybody who purchased from me last week. Let's hope that this week's a good week as well.
Okay, so back from Tesco's, and this is probably going to be the worst food haul you have ever seen because we spent nearly the whole £30, but we haven't really got much to show from it, but I'll show you why. So we've got a couple bits. I've got some spring onions, got some iceberg lettuce. I got the shredded one. I know it's more money, but we're just having it tonight. We're not going to have it for the rest of the week. Jaffa cakes, obviously. Got some sausage rolls that were reduced to 58p, for why not. And then we got a pasty as well, which looks really nice. It's like a fake beef one. Got some shredded, some mozzarella cheese, which we don't normally get like that, but I wanted it. See, it's just rubbish. Garlic and herb loaf. Got some mince for a future meal, which is fine. Jake wanted some chocolate eclairs, so we got those, and he also wanted Welsh cakes, so there's that. Okay, and then our basics, we got some tortillas, which I'm eating tonight. Got some bread, got some cat food as well. I got some toothpaste, and that's the brand that I really, really like. Got some sour cream, some cow's milk for cereal, and I got the parcel that we need. So that is all we got, and that is literally £30. So if I go to the receipt, how much did I spend? It was £31.13
And then we've got club card points and stuff like that, which we don't really normally collect. We don't normally go to Tesco, but in the end it was £27.73. So we got a nice dinner tonight and a couple bits for the future, but it's the expensive bits I ended up getting today because this toothpaste is a £5. It's ridiculous, but I really like it. Good morning. So I've had a delivery this morning and I think I know what it is. So let's show you what I've got. If I can open this one-handed. This isn't what I thought it was. Oh my god. Okay, alright, okay. Ah! I'm so excited about these. Look at these. Oh, it's my little savings challenges book. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, I need to look at this. So it's my little saving challenges book. Now, I wanted to release a savings challenge book that wasn't like everybody else's. So like when you think of saving challenges, you think of like a white piece of paper with like loads of identical black shapes that you colour in, and it's just boring. I'm better than that, you're better than that. So what I wanted to do is something that was a little bit different. So we've got these little A6 books, and just look how cute they are. So it goes straight into savings challenges. So the first page we've got is a savings challenge bingo. These come with a little mini dice as well. So this one you can roll the dice and then you find a matching number, or you can just pick a number at random and save that. And when you've saved all of that, you save £90. On the second page, we've got Save Me, which is once you've crossed off all of these, you save £110 for whatever floats your boat. Then we have a colouring page. So this is once you've coloured in each segment, including the title, you save 160, but you could double it, get 340, is that right? Then there's a snakes and ladders game where you start at the star in the corner and you work your way up. You can go up the ladders, down the snakes, and I wanted to make sure it was called snakes because I think Americans call it chutes and ladders, and that just seems really, really wrong to me. Then we have the a roll on, which is dice rolling challenge. So roll the dice to save 126. So you can, it's a bit like my 20-sided dice, but you have just a 6-sided dice which comes with it. There's a rainy day fund where you can do 5, 10, 15s and 20s, works for every denomination. And the thing about this as well, you'll find that in this book there are no pound signs, no dollar signs, so every single denomination can use it. Next we have Saveopoly, which I am not happy about. Look how they've printed that. Okay, so I've calmed down, I've talked to myself. This might not necessarily be usable for some people. I'm just gonna sell it a bit cheaper than what I was expecting to, because this is just really disappointing. I just can't believe that the company would think that that would be okay to send to somebody. Yeah, that's disappointing, but it's still usable. You just skip that. That was supposed to be a roll again, and I don't even remember what that was supposed to be. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it happens. I'll talk to them. I'll see if I can get some money back or something, but I'll just sell these a little bit cheaper because of that. But anyway, Saveopoly isn't the reason why we bought it. So let's carry on with the book. So we have got one standard savings challenge, just like you'd get in everybody else's. So this is like a gaming chip, so I thought it'd be nice next to the game, so you color those in. But this one, you could decide how much that's going to be, which is nice. The next one is bubbles. So you pop all the bubbles in this one, so by crossing them off or coloring them in or doing whatever you want, and you save 150 with that one. This one here is a nice affirmation one, and I know that I've shown this one to Yasmin, Camilla, and this is 100 letters, so they're all really positive words, and then as you colour in each one you can save 100, so lovely. This one is a save 500, so there are 500 dots on this page, so you can cross off each one as you've done 500. This is an arcade game. It looks like Pac-Man, so you start where the Pac-Man is and you use like a black Sharpie to colour in each one. So what I would say is you either start and go until you run out of money, or you roll a certain amount and you go. Yeah, so like if you roll a 6, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'd be 12, or you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, get the ghost for 20, 5, 6. Or if you only had 20 quid, you could go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 20. Depends how it works for you. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to skin the cat. This is a Christmas one, so save 200 for that festive oh dear moment. So there's baubles, they all total 100. And then we have the 100 envelope challenge, because why not? I do this as often as I can. I used to do it every week, but now I do it as often as I can. So there's a copy of that there. And then on the final page, we have something really, really special. So Victoria at Pinching the Pennies has got involved in this, and she's put her own savings challenge on the back. So this is her saving for the future one. It looks lovely. So this is one where you'd colour in, you have your goal, each one could be a different amount for you. I think there's 50 on this page, so if you want to save 50 quid, 100 quid, 150, 200, whatever works for you. But yeah, so I am really, really pleased about this. I'm disappointed about that bit in the middle, but you know what, it's not the end of the world, and I will reduce the price accordingly, and I'm going to contact the company and see if they can give me a bit of money back, because I don't know in what world they thought that was acceptable to send someone. But at the same time, it's still a good book. I'm still really, really pleased and really proud of it. So today what I'm going to be doing is putting these up on Etsy, and yeah, exciting. Also what I'm going to do today is work on orders, and that's basically going to be my day. So I stayed up quite late last night printing orders, and yeah, they're done now, so I'm gonna go and make them. So it's gonna be a bit of a short day today on the vlog. Okay, so a short little update. I feel like I've been making orders literally all day. I haven't, but it feels that way. I've done a lot of like looking for jobs and all sorts of stuff like that. But today I have cleared down 25 orders, and here they are. I still got 90 orders left to go through, so I'm going to try and attack a load tomorrow as well. I did sneak peek the savings challenges over on Instagram, and I think I've sold about 30 today, so I might actually get those out because that'll carve down the number as well. So all in all, a pretty good day sales wise. Just want to show you these. This is where I store all the bits and bobs when they're waiting to go out. So here's all the savings challenges ready to go out, and they come with a dice. So here's all the dice. Aren't they just really, really cute? There's been a couple of questions about the personalization box on Etsy, but basically I just want to know what your favorite color is, and I'll do my best to give you a dice. But don't they look lovely? These look like sweets, don't they? Like, don't eat them though, don't eat them. Good morning. Well, afternoon actually, it's really late today. I've done some stuff this morning, but I haven't really got started yet, as you can probably tell from my So today I've only got a couple jobs that I need to do. I need to drop off those parcels at the post office. I also need to head into town, because where I sold a lot of those mini A6 savings challenges yesterday, I just want to get them out today as well, because there's quite a lot of them, and I'm now over 100 orders on my Etsy overnight, so I need to cut through those because I just need to for my own sanity. And I've also run out of standard copy of paper, so I'm going to go and do that. I think I'm going to go to Home Bargains to get those, and then when I get home I'm going to crack through some more orders, which is the story of my life at the moment, but is a lovely problem to have. And then this evening I'm going to film that video with Jake, because We were supposed to do it about 2 days ago, but he keeps on procrastinating. He will do it, and he says he's gonna do it. He's just like, oh, I'm tired. I do feel quite nervous about the vlog. I feel like it's gonna be boring. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna do well or not. I mean, I don't necessarily worry too much about views or anything, but this is taking up a lot of time. So I don't want it to be not worth it, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So they didn't have the little bags that I like to buy in Home Bargains, which is a shame because they're really cheap. So I'm about to play a very, very dangerous game, and I'm about to go to Hobbycraft. Hobbycraft is literally my kryptonite. I love that place. If I only walk out with one thing, I'll be very, very surprised. So I am actually really pleased with myself. I went in, got what I wanted, and left. Like, that never happens. I think it was because it's not my own money, it's the business's money. That's where it's like, okay, I can't spend too much. I am thinking about going to B&M just because I'm feeling quite confident, but like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna go home, I'm gonna work on some orders, and I'm going to prepare for filming tonight's video with Jake. So that's what I'm gonna do. Might have a bit of lunch as well. But yeah, thanks for coming shopping with me. It was fun. Hi guys, girls and our pirate pals. Look at the setup that I've done for this video that I'm filming with Jake. He's just making himself a coffee right now, but I really wanted to try and do like filming his budget, but also us at the same time. So literally I've got a box with shortbread and a candle like on top of that, and then we've got my phone recording down there, and I've like taped out the area that the phone can see, so I make sure that I get everything in shot all the time. But yeah, this makes me realize that I definitely need better lights, camera, action fund. But yeah, you ready to film? Yeah. Good morning. Today is the last day of the vlog for this week. Just had a phone call from my friend to say that she's coming over, which I completely forgot about. I thought it was next week. So we're gonna do some work stuff today. So I didn't manage to get as many orders done as I wanted to yesterday, but the orders that I've got upstairs, I'll blow through tonight. That'll be absolutely no problem. So today we are doing some work stuff together, me and my friend. Because she's got her own small business, which I'll link in the description. She does some just beautiful resin stuff. She has an Etsy store as well, and she has her own website, and she's just really good at what she does. So I'll definitely link that in the description. I've had a response from the company that printed my mini savings challenge as well, so they are going to offer me a bit of money off my next order. So I'm probably gonna tidy up the design and get another 50 printed so that I can sell them at the correct price. But I've nearly sold through all of the seconds, so that's nice. But other than that, yeah, quite a chill day, getting quite a lot of work done today. It's gonna be good. Well, I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done. I've never done this sort of work with a friend, so we might actually do nothing.
Okay, I don't really have much to show you from today because all I've done today is sit up in my office and work through these orders. That's a lot that I've got done today. So my plan for this evening, when Jay gets home, is to just chill out, watch a bit of telly with him. I'm also going to get the labels for this, and it's going to cost me like so much money to get labels for these. And then I am going to work on something for the future as well. So that's what I'm up to this evening. Thank you so much for joining me on this. Let me turn the camera around. Yeah, what I wanted to say is thank you for joining me on this, what's it called? Vlog. Thank you for that. I don't know whether it's something I'm going to do all the time. I really enjoyed making it, but if it's a lot of effort, so I don't know. So let me know. I think what I need to start doing is focusing a little bit more on finding a job, because I'm not spending as much time doing that as I probably should. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I genuinely appreciate you. Please make sure you give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. I will see you really soon. Thanks so much for watching, Bestie. Bye-bye. And a huge, massive welcome to our newest Patreon member, Mitch. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world. If you would like to support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, Bestie.